What if I told you that human history didn't just happen? It flipped, snapped, and transformed in a handful of world-changing moments. Today we're breaking down 20 turning points that reshaped everything from how we eat, to how we think, to how we survive. And trust me, you'll want to stick around for fact number 12. Because without that discovery, most of us wouldn't even be alive today. For here are history's biggest game changers. The Neolithic Revolution, circa 10,000 BCE. This is the moment humans stopped wandering and started farming. Once people settled down, food surpluses grew, jobs diversified, and the first rural communities, and eventually cities, began to form. The fall of the Western Roman Empire, 476 CE. When the last Roman emperor was pushed aside, Europe shifted into the Middle Ages. Power scattered into smaller regions, feudalism took over, and the Catholic Church became the dominant force. The Black Death, 1357 to 1351. The plague wiped out up to half of Europe's population. With so few workers left, peasants suddenly had bargaining power, which helped break down the old feudal system. The invention of the printing press, circa 1440. Gutenberg's printing press made books cheap and accessible. Knowledge spread like wildfire, fueling the Renaissance, the Scientific Revolution, and even the Protestant Reformation. Columbus's voyage to the Americas, 1492. Columbus's arrival in the Caribbean kicked off the Columbian Exchange, a massive swap of plants, animals, cultures, and diseases that permanently linked the old and new worlds. The Scientific Revolution, 1543. Copernicus published the idea that Earth orbits the Sun, not the other way around. That single shift pushed humanity towards science, observation, and questioning long-held beliefs. The American Revolution, 1775 to 1783. The 13 colonies broke free from Britain and built the first modern constitutional republic. Their success inspired revolutions and democratic movements around the world. The French Revolution, 1789 to 1799. France overthrew its monarchy and declared the rights of citizens. The ideas of liberty, equality, and fraternity reshaped European politics for generations. The Industrial Revolution, circa 1760 to 1840. James Watt's improved steam engine helped machines replace manual labor. People moved to cities, industries exploded, and a modern global economy was born. The Abolition of the Slave Trade, 1807-1833. Britain banned the slave trade in 1807 and slavery itself in 1833. This moral shift set the stage for global abolition movements, including the 13th Amendment in the US. The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand, 1914. His death triggered a chain reaction of alliances that launched World War I. The war toppled empires and set the stage for communism, fascism, and eventually World War II. The discovery of penicillin, 1928. Alexander Fleming noticed mold killing bacteria and accidentally discovered the first antibiotic. This breakthrough added decades to human life expectancy and transformed medicine forever. The Great Depression, 1929 to 1939. The stock market crash sent the world into economic chaos. The instability helped extremist governments rise, including Nazi Germany. The dropping of the atomic bomb, 1945. The US used atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki to end World War II. It marked the start of the nuclear age and a new global balance built on mutually assured destruction. The founding of the United Nations, 1945. 51 nations came together to prevent another world war. The UN created a global system for diplomacy, peacekeeping, and human rights. The moon landing, 1969. Apollo 11 put humans on the moon for the first time. It proved what humanity could achieve and accelerated advances in computing and communication. The fall of the Berlin Wall, 1989. Citizens tore down the wall dividing East and West Berlin. It symbolized the end of the Cold War and the collapse of the Soviet Union. The invention of the World Wide Web, 1989. Tim Berners-Lee created the World Wide Web, turning the internet into a global user-friendly network. It changed how we work, learn, and connect. The mapping of the human genome, 2003. Scientists completed the first full map of human DNA. This opened the door to personalized medicine, gene therapy, and a deeper understanding of our biology. The COVID-19 pandemic, 2020. The SARS-CoV-2 virus sparked a global pandemic. It led to record-breaking vaccine development and permanently changed how we approach work, health, and global preparedness. History isn't just a timeline. It's a series of shockwaves that still shape our lives today. If you enjoyed this journey through humanity's biggest turning points, hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dive deets, and let me know which fact surprised you the most. Until next time, stay curious and you have a great day.